Welcome to the Crowjo. I'm Crowjo, or Coach T, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late to dinner, right? I was going to show you some of my top 10 things that I like for 2025. Let's get to it. My first one here is estatesales.net. Why do I like that? Because I can type in like wherever I want to go. Now you got to realize today is, the first, so there's not going to be a lot of them. But do you see all these estate sales here? Redondo Beach. Let's check out Redondo Beach. Okay, that's going to be on the second. I don't know if you're a Coca-Cola fan or something. Furniture that you might need. I've been going to estate sales a lot. I go almost every week. I go to the swap meet and I go to estate sales, garage sales, and buy stuff, sometimes for homeless people or people in need. Other times I'm the person in need. I want it. But I just find that you can find things. I'll give you an example. I got a bed that was worth about $25,000 for $700 because the realtor couldn't move the bedpost. Each bedpost was close to 300 pounds. And I ended up buying it, but it was so dangerous to move because they're like giant logs. They're like 8 feet high, 300-pound blocks of wood. But, you just never know what you can buy there. Clothing, if you're looking for a washer, dryer. If you have medical conditions, I also used it for adaptive PE when I was working with students with gross motor development issues. I would go out and find things because the elderly, before they pass away, have all this equipment that can be used for people that are living, and they can pay it forward. And I think that's a really cool thing to do for people that are on the other side to contribute to those that are suffering. So anyway, that was one of the ones that I really liked. The other one that I like, let's see, I'll go here. Rock Auto. So if you need a car part, and I mean, you can go and don't get me wrong, I love pick apart. I go out there and I have an older car, pick apart, especially on 50% off day. I'll go and get that for my Toyotas, parts that I need. But Rock Auto has all the parts for your older car. And you just scroll down there. You can find your Toyota for me. And you would go here and scroll, keep going here. Let's see where I can find it. It is right here. And then it talks about the year. Oh, that's for Triumph. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah, there we go. There's for Toyota. And I used to have a 2005. And you can go to your let's see, Corolla. And then look at all these parts you can get. Drive belt, body, lamp assembly, and you can save a lot of money going to Rock Auto. So two of my favorite things to do, find cheap parts for my car and cheap stuff for my house. So estatesales.net and rockauto.com. Now the next one, let's see, we talked about pick apart already. That's one of my other favorite things that I have for 2025, going out to the junkyard. And I just love to look at stuff and have all my tools. Bring a wagon because you're going to need tools, jacks. You need the gamut. Let's see. My GoPro. This is another thing that I use. A GoPro, see this right here? Goes around your neck. For 2025, I actually stopped a robbery wearing this. A very dangerous gang was getting ready to rob a liquor store that my friend owned. And I had this on, and I knew they were robbing it. But I went up to him, and I handed him, because I do homeless stuff, I handed him flyers. And these guys they're getting ready to rob the store, and they were freaked out by me. And they ended up canceling the robbery and got back in the car. But I didn't have time to call 911 because it was going down right when I got into the parking lot. The sheriff's department later said, "John, you need to be careful. They'll kill you." And I said, I've cheated death too many times. But this GoPro is gold. And look at this. This disconnects. It's just a little clip on this thing. You clip it in and you got your GoPro. So if you're having a family thing, you know, your birthday or whatever, you just put this on your neck. You can tap it and it'll record. You can tap it through your phone. It has an app there and it downloads to your phone. You can be very secretive to where I could be recording something and no one even knows I'm recording. And even though I got the GoPro on, it doesn't look like it's on. So GoPro, I give it a 10 out of 10 for what I use for 2025, stopping robberies, thefts. I just recently did one where a guy was stealing about $1,000 worth of tools, got video of him. We had a little confrontation where I took his phone and his electronic device and gave it to the sheriff's department. I didn't want to entangle myself too much with violence because if I get too violent, then I go to jail. So he got away, and I hate that. But that's California. But this is amazing. So GoPro, and this necklace and the connectors. This is Lanzi, and it's spelled Ulanzi. And I don't know if you can see that from here, like that. But it's just a little connector there, and it connects to everything. I have a little tripod on my dash of my car, so I can do a video there. I can do to a tripod, just switching it back and forth. The connectors are amazing. So anyway, that's my GoPro. Ta-da, right here. I got two of them. Next one. This is the Meta sunglasses. Okay. These have a camera in them to videotape. I can say, hey, Meta, take a picture. Okay, just took a picture. Hey, Meta, record. And it's recording. Hey, Meta, stop recording. Hey, Meta, what am I looking at right now? And now it's telling me. It's telling me that I'm looking at a camera right now. I have a friend who's visually impaired, and I sent her some of these. I think they're very important for people with visual impairments because they can look at money and know that that's a $5 bill and not a $20 or $100 bill. So very important. Also for security, if you have issues with somebody and they're acting crazy, you can just tap. Just do this. There is a little light on it. I don't know if you can see the light, but usually what I do when I'm doing my little surveillance thing, I do this. I know the light's there. So what I do, I just move to the side, turn, and then move my head because people aren't going to notice it with head movement. And I was able to record people that were doing meth and making meth. Isn't that special? And I got them all on tape, including the dealer. I mean, I've been making friends in 2025. So anyway, that's what I have here. These are the Meta sunglasses. I recommend these. These are because AI is right there. Your headset is right here. You can talk. You can answer calls. You can read. You can have your text read to you through these sunglasses. You can listen to music through the sunglasses. I don't have the shades because I needed it for surveillance stuff. But these are clear. You can get the ones that are with the sunglasses. And that's the Meta AI glasses. And I got the second generation. I had the first generation, but the battery doesn't go as long. So anyway, that's that. Let's see. Oh, exercises that I've been doing for 2025. I do adaptive PE and I have my own health issues. But I find slow and continuous movements where I don't lock out have really built up my muscle growth, along with taking magnesium calcitrate, zinc, and what was the other one? D3 at night. And then a banana 2 hours before bed. I know these sound crazy, but I've been gaining muscle. I mean, I'm 65 years old and I'm getting stronger. I'm not doing any drugs or anything to make myself stronger. I'm just not into that. But no steroids, but I have been getting stronger as I've gotten older, which is very unusual. But I do reps of 12 now. I don't do heavy Afraid I'm going to hurt myself too much. But anyway, that was the other thing for 2025. Jay Cutler was the one who turned me on to that. Famous bodybuilder, a YouTuber. I also like the knees over toes guy on YouTube. I think he's really good. Who's the other guy? I guess those are the ones that I like the most. Oh, Garage Strength. I like that coach. He's like a power lifter back in the day, but very knowledgeable with different types of exercises to get you stronger. So anyway, let's see. Okay. The fanny pack. People make fun of this. It's right here. It looks dorky. For what I do, and I was doing my podcast for the homeless and people that are high on meth to dangerous criminals, you have to be ready. So this fanny pack is really loaded. I have like pepper sprays. I have 2 pepper sprays here. I wanted to talk about the product and why these are better. They don't sell these anymore in California. This is a large canister because sometimes I have to pepper spray 3 or 4 people, not just one. This is the smaller one that you can buy. I put tape over it so people don't even know what the hell it is. But it's Vexor Professional Pepper Spray MK4. I'll let you look at that. Why do I like this one? I've used it many times, probably 30, 40 times in my time of doing videos in my life. The trigger, that's why. Look at this trigger. It's big. Very big, very easy, and you can whip that out and you're ready to rock. I carry 2 canisters because I don't know how high they are or how strong or how many. So, and then the other thing is when you have pepper spray, it doesn't work if you can't find it in your purse. This thing is right on my hip. I can get it in less than a second, and I practice with it. You can't, any weapon you have to practice with it. You have to work your grip strength. And I'm going to do a video on that too. Without good grip strength, don't pull any weapons. Try to use your words and run. The knife. Okay, a knife that you would use. I call this the gas station knife. I'll pull it out of here. What it is, it's locked into the fanny pack right here. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the tip of it right there. But it has a little loop. And you can pull it out and you can hide it. So you're talking to somebody, you're not sure if they're going to attack you or not. You hide this. And see how I'm hiding it? And I put my arm down. You wouldn't even know I had it. Because I don't want to be insulting to people, but at the same time, you're not going to get the jump on me if you got a guy that's coming up behind me. Let me show you the design of this knife. It's like this. It's very flat. Here's the holder for it. It's also flat. And it goes right in front. So when I'm pumping gas, this knife is, I don't know if you can see it with my hand here. Right like that. So I put it in the sleeve, like that. And now it's in the sleeve. So I got somebody with trouble. I hook this with my thumb. You still can't see I have a knife. It's just on my thumb. And then I pull. And then I've got the knife. I've only used it a couple of times. They're very effective, but it's a knife. It's very gory. I recommend not using a knife. Pepper spray and running is the best. But, you know, when your life's in danger, you got to play pretty harsh. And I don't recommend people using a knife at all. I don't think even carrying one's a good idea. If you can't do the deed, it's a weapon for the bad guy, because you're not going to use it. He could take it away from you and use it on you. With me, I go all out, but I've practiced when I was in training to use knives, and it's really gross. pepper spray is the best, I think, because then the DA is not going to look at you. You're not going to be sitting behind in a car if they're dead or they're, at the hospital. Pepper spray, they let you go because they go, that's self-defense weapon, but a knife is a deadly weapon. So you have to know the difference. And if you do use a knife, you have to know exactly what to say. If you say, well, that guy scared me and I hated him, well, that's going to get you to jail. You say imminent danger, stop the attack every time. And these cameras on the cops that are running, they're going to come up, different questions they're going to ask you and go back and forth, timelines. And, John, were you angry? Were you doing this or that? Did you feel like you had to do that? You just say constantly. Usually you should say nothing because it's so upsetting, but I've had experience with fighting like that. And I just go, imminent danger, stop the attack, officer. That's it. That's all you say. I need to talk to an attorney. I need to go to a hospital. It's a good move to go to a hospital if they're detaining you, because you can collect your wits about you, because when you have a physical confrontation, you will say and do things that you wouldn't normally do when you're upset. An attorney is not in your situation, can talk for you, and you could talk yourself right into jail. So just FYI, if you do carry a knife, I think pepper spray is the best. Having a holster. Do as I say, not as I do. And the fanny pack I like. I know it's dorky, but it has all my tools right at my hand level. And if you don't, it may not work for you. And like I said, the bad guy could get you. Let's see what the other things are for 2025. What else did I learn? AI. Oh man, AI is amazing. You can write songs. You can create a storyline. You can, if you have a question on medical or what foods to eat, if you have a medical condition for your liver, kidneys, or heart, it goes right to it. It's like having a doctor there. It's just incredible. And the AI Meta sunglasses, Alexa show, Chat GBT. Information. Okay, there's Alexa. Alexa, stop. Alexa's talking now, so I'm sorry about that. Let's see. I don't have the life alert here, but that's another important one as you get over 65. The life alert is an amazing tool. It saved my life. If you had a bad reaction to the Moderna shot, I had a heart attack and it damaged my heart. I would say get a life alert because it saved me. I should have been dead. Doing videos and helping other people. The GoPro was probably the biggest influencer for me because it changed how cities did things. I mean, I was videotaping and sending it to the mayor and city council. And then I would see in a couple of days, they would drastically change that area and find homes for homeless. During the crisis out at Humboldt, California, and in Tijuana, I witnessed some very ugly things, which I'm not going to get into, but I was able to help people by proving that I was right. And that's the key, is proving yourself right with video, because a lot of dignitaries, people that are in power, don't want to hear it, don't want you to know about it. Same with media, news media. They don't want to discuss it. I sat there in shock that I had video of a family that was, I was guaranteed, I said, this is slavery and I need you to follow this family. I know where they are staying and I need you to go with the cameras and to intervene. They wouldn't. And see, that's the difference between social media and mainstream media, where they have to stay with the direct narrative. You saw that with, I think, Tim Waltz in Minnesota. They, I guess the daycare stuff, they were fraud, and CNN and I guess a couple other, oh, you're lying. And then come to find out that guy who was a social media guy was correct. But that's the beauty of doing this. So anyway, Happy New Year, and trying to think anything else. I hope you have a good year, and for the people that I like and the people that I hate, I won't say it today. Okay, I'll be nice. So anyway, take care.